The rise and fall of the Bates House. Just off of the northwest corner of the square in Chariton, Iowa today, you'd see the Midwest Heritage Bank. But for nearly a century, this spot was home to one of the most famous hotels in southern Iowa, a place of grand ballrooms, political deals, and high society. This is the story of the Bates House. The story begins in 1873. The man with the vision was Benjamin Franklin Bates. Chariton was booming as a railroad hub, and Bates knew the town needed a hotel that screamed sophistication. He didn't just want a boarding house. He wanted a landmark. He commissioned a massive, 3-story brick structure located just a half block west of the square on Braden Avenue. When it opened, it was the height of luxury for the Victorian era. Let's look at the details of this amazing hotel. The Bates House was a 3-story brick wonder. The structure featured high ceilings and massive windows that allowed for natural light, a must before the age of electricity. The layout of the first floor was a social hub, featuring a grand lobby and a dining room that became the place to be for Sunday dinner. The rooms on the upper floors housed the guests, which hosted everyone from traveling salesmen to high-ranking politicians passing through on the Burlington and Missouri River Railroad. In 1887, B.F. Bates sold the operation to Byron and Ella Van Dyke. They kept the Bates name because by then it was a brand. For the next 25 years, they maintained a standard of excellence that made Chariton a point of pride in the state. Unfortunately, time is rarely kind to old hotels. In 1912, the Van Dykes sold the property. The rise of the automobile changed travel, and guests began looking for modern and fireproof accommodations. When the Hotel Chariton opened nearby in 1923, the Bates House started to lose its luster. It transitioned from a premier hotel into more of a rooming house. By the mid-20th century, the grand old lady of Braden Avenue was showing her age. The end finally came in 1959. A local man named Luther Johnson purchased the property with the goal of progress. That fall, the Bates House was systematically taken down. Crews salvaged what they could. Everything deemed valuable or reusable was removed. This included doors, windows, decorative trim, and the hardware from the 50 guest rooms. The house contained an old piano and a pedal organ. However, due to their poor condition, they were not kept when the Bates House was demolished. Bricks in good condition were reclaimed for use on other local projects. The rest of the brick and mortar was cleared away. By 1960, the Midwest Heritage Bank, then known as the First State Bank, constructed its new building on that very site. Today, there isn't a single brick left of the Bates House on that spot. But for 86 years, it was the heartbeat of Chariton's social life. Next time you're walking past the bank on Braden Avenue, take a look at the ground and imagine the carriages, the grand lobby, the legacy of B.F. Bates, and how it impacted this community in the early 20th century.